Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my final prediction for Miss International 2022. Welcome! So this is my final prediction and I'm so excited that we're finally here. We'll be crowning a new Miss International. Apologies for my voice because I'm a little bit sick. I'm supposed to upload this yesterday but I was not feeling well. I'm still on my recovery mode but I felt like I'm already ready to do this. So this is my final prediction, my top 15 plus my 5 ladies whom I consider as potential spoilers. But let me just start by saying this. Miss International is a very difficult pageant to predict because the preliminaries, which is the basis on who will make it in the top 15, is going to happen on the finale day together. I mean, they will be happening together. First is the preliminaries followed by the finals. So this is the challenge for those who are making predictions such as myself. So all of my basis is just everything that I've seen, everything that I've heard, everything that I've read, and of course personal preference. There were moments where Miss International crowned a really strong favorite, but there were also moments where Miss International crowned someone that we did not expect. And one best example was Bint from Thailand when she won in 2019. I felt like we all have the same facial expression when she was announced as the winner. Although it was a very good result still. So let's not make it any longer because I felt like this is going to be a long conversation. Here's my top 15, my final prediction. But before that, here are my top 5 ladies, my potential spoilers. In random order. Venezuela, Isabel Para. Panama, Yves Nicole Snyder. Japan, Kiko Matsuo. Hong Kong, Rosemary Ling. And Ecuador, Valeria Gutierrez. Now, here's my top 15 final prediction. Starting with my number 15, Indonesia, Cindy May Maguire. I felt like Cindy is an easy shoe-in the semifinals. She's stunning, she embodies what works with Miss International, and the only reason why she isn't high on my list is because I felt like I prefer the other ladies that are above her on the list. But other than that, I think she did incredibly well in the entire duration of the competition. During the swimsuit competition though, for the finals, I really wish that she would change her swimwear because what she wore during the swimsuit preliminaries is something that I didn't like. But other than that, I think she's incredible. Top 15 for sure. My number 14 goes to Germany, Jasmine Selberg. Jasmine was just beyond incredible in the competition. She really showed consistency in terms of look and beauty. She may be low in my ranking, but if I'm being honest, I can actually imagine a scenario where she finishes in the top 5. So if there are some surprises, I think Germany could be one of those amazing surprises. We have seen some surprise top 5 placements from Europe before, like Finland. So if that would happen again this year, I felt like it could be Germany. My number 13 goes to the United States, Corinne Stelakis. USA is also one of my favorites, but I felt like her styling during the competition were a bit inconsistent. I am still hopeful though that she could turn things around in the finals and make an impressive performance and styling and be on top, because when it comes to quality, she's one of the good ones. I can see her as one of the potential top 8 spoilers. My number 12 goes to France, Maya Albert. I am actually struggling where to put France because just on a personal level, I really like her in terms of beauty and based on everything that I've seen. But what causes my confusion is I can see her making the top 15 and staying only in the top 15. I can also see her getting into the top 8. I can also see her entering the top 5. The only thing I am confident right now is that she is a sure top 15 placer. But I felt like her chances of going far would really depend on how she will perform in the finals, because as of the moment it's very difficult to I find it very difficult to figure out where I would put France based on everything. But I have to decide, and here's what I'll give her as of the moment. But I love her very, very much. My number 11 goes to Puerto Rico, Paula Gonzalez Torres. What I love about Puerto Rico is that she delivered more than what I was expecting. As usual, she gave a clean and solid performance in the preliminaries, an impeccable look and styling all throughout the competition. I just felt like, in terms of performance, Paula will nail it. But I think her end result will definitely and most likely be affected by just pure preference, whether they liked her too or not that much. But overall, kudos to her still for a job well done in the entire competition. My number 10 goes to Thailand, Rochanok Misang. I didn't notice Thailand that much before, but post-arrival, she's one of the ladies who caught my attention and impressed me. Her look screams Miss International, and as someone who's going to defend the crown, I think she has done an incredible job. For now, I don't see her in the top 5, but we'll just have to see, because they might pull something again in the finals and give us some more impressive surprises. My number 9 goes to Vietnam, Pham Ngoc Phuong An. In comparison to many Vietnamese representatives that we've seen in other pageants, Phuong An, I think, is one of those who can speak fluently in the English language, and I think that's one of the reasons why she's a favorite and why she's earning some huge hype. Also, she's leading the votes for Asia Pacific, which could probably guarantee her a spot in the top 15. I can see her as a shoe-in in the top 8, but I am not yet sure for the top 5. I guess we'll just see in the finals. And again, as what I've said earlier, there's so much hype around her, and I don't see some of the reasons why, but I'm pretty sure that there are valid reasons why. And I think those reasons, which I didn't know, could be the reason on why she could potentially make the top 5. But as of now, on my list, I'll just leave her at number 9. Now let's welcome my top 8 finalists. Starting with my number 8, Colombia, Natalia Lopez Cardona. I know Colombia is such a strong sash in pageantry, but Natalia isn't really considered by many as a strong and top contender, but I felt like she could be a silent threat in the competition. She was in her best version in the past few days, well styled, well polished, and incredibly gorgeous, and her performance was solid as well. So we have to watch out for her. My number 7 goes to Cabo Verde, Stephanie Amado. To me, it is very clear that she is the flag bearer of Africa, and the fact that she's leading the votes from her group, the European and African, I think that signifies that she could automatically be into the top 15, get an automatic spot in the top 15. She's got a very stunning face, although I have to say that there were some stylings of her where she looked great, but it doesn't give me that winner's spark yet. So hopefully she could give us that in the finale, because she has so much potentials. She just needs to have that winning look in the finals. My number 6 goes to India, Zoya Afroz. This ranking of hers shocked me as well, because I felt like she is worthy of a top 5 spot. She has proven herself in this competition, but if I am being honest, I was expecting a little bit more when I saw her swimsuit preliminaries. However, if she could make the top 8, where they will be giving a speech, and with Zoya's wit, intelligence, and strength in public speaking, I would expect her to get into the top 5 easily and destroy my prediction, and I would be happy if she would do that. Now, let's go into my final 5. Starting with my 4th runner-up, Spain, Juliana Ro. She actually grew on me post-arrival only. When she arrived, she already received an award. To me, that was an indication that the organization liked her. Also, as days passed, I started to like her too, and her swimsuit preliminaries was solid as well. I can see her as not only a potential top 8, but a possible shaker in the top 5. That's why I am putting her as my 4th runner-up. My 3rd runner-up goes to the Philippines. Hannah Arnold. Hannah always remains as a strong contender to me at Miss International, and she has everything in her that screams Miss International, and it is engraved in all parts. But there's a but. I don't know if it's just me, but there's a part of me that felt like I wanted more from her. I felt like I wanted to see more, and I felt like there's still a potential for her to push for some more. Nevertheless, it could only be me, but I am confident though that based on her performances, based on everything that she showed, she is a top 5 material. It's just that winning spark doesn't hit to me yet. Of course, I could be wrong, but I felt a bit more confidence with my top 3. But again, we'll see. But that's just how I felt as of the moment. My 2nd runner-up goes to Mexico. Yuridia Duran. She completely cleared my thoughts and eliminated my worries about her during post-arrival because she just nailed it every time. She looked extremely stunning. She looked always ready and prepared to dominate and slay. And I think she's one of the candidates who have shown high consistency in terms of looks and performance. And I think Mexico deserves an extremely high placement this year. My 1st runner-up goes to the Dominican Republic. Selena Santos. I am just incredibly happy that Dominican Republic has delivered because she has been one of my ultimate favorites as well pre-arrival. Dominican Republic has never won the pageant, and I would be incredibly happy to see this beauty take home their 1st crown because her performances and her overall quality deserved a crown. But after following and watching everything, mi Miss Internacional 2022 is Peru. Tatiana Calmel del Solar. Para mí, Tatiana es la clara ganadora de Miss Internacional 2022. She has been leading my leaderboard consecutively, and I think picking her as my ultimate winner is no longer a surprise. She has been consistently strong even now that we're heading into the finals. Honestly, I don't know what will happen in the finals. I don't know. I could be wrong, I could be right. But based on what I've seen so far, Peru is a clear runaway winner with no one comes close. Of course, everything could change in the finals, but as of this time, I am for Peru all the way for their 1st ever Miss International crown. So that's it. This is my final prediction for Miss International 2022, and I am looking forward to know your thoughts, your commentaries, whether your favorite made it in my list or not. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.